everybody. How you doing? I welcome to Drinking with the Davies. I am Ted.
And I'm Chris.
Hi guys. We are we're really glad to have everybody here. We just had our shots, so I'm a little bit kind of loopy right now, more than usual. So, but we're working through it. So just bear with me. What are we making tonight?
Tonight's drink is called a SangriaLisa.
Awesome. And we will talk about that in a minute, some of the ingredients. We want to have a full disclaimer here. Anybody that's under 21 or has any type of issues with alcohol, just move on, please. This is for fun. We're just trying to start out our weekend properly, even though we're hurting a little bit from our from our COVID shots, but we're getting there. So hopefully everybody can hear us. Let me check the comments real quick. Just let me know if you guys can hear us real quick. Hey, Dan. Jennifer Ranta, what's up? How are you, dear?
Hey, girl.
How are you? Yeah, just let us know if you guys can hear us or not. We are also part of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. And we'll pop that up real quick. Basically, it's 7 days a week, entertainment and education. We are a group of creatives that support and help other creatives build their businesses. Check out everything that we're doing and take a screenshot of that because it is awesome and you guys should be part of what we're doing. All right, let me pop off of there. Okay, let's go back to the comments. Hey, Kristen, what's up? How you doing? Bill, how you doing? Everybody can hear us okay, though? Woo! Just let us know. Okay, anyway. Well, we're going to continue. Hopefully you can hear us. Our snack tonight, because we always have to eat something.
Because you don't want to drink on an empty stomach.
Right. So we have pistachios and apples. Apples. Okay. So you want to have something, and plus we've got fruit in the drink. So
we had fruit for the drink, and so we had a little extra. We thought we'd just snack on that outside of the alcohol.
Right. And so I think that's going to be. We got to hydrate right now, I guess. So it's probably not the best time to enjoy this drink, but I think it's worth a try. So, all right. So, history lesson?
Well, before we get to history lesson, tonight's drink is going to be dedicated in honor of our friend Lisa, who is the one who requested the Grand Marnier drink. And as I was looking through different recipes, I found this one with the sangria in it, and I thought it was perfect because Lisa likes to double fist sangria and liquor.
Yeah.
And we thought we would give her a little more discreet way of doing that.
Yeah. A little bit nicer. One-stop shop kind of.
And drink, we're just having fun. We're not making fun of Lisa.
No, not at all.
Just teasing her a little bit.
She's an absolute godsend, so she's terrific.
But anyway, I did a little research into Grand Marnier, and it is a cognac, a blend of cognac and liqueur of bitter oranges. And excuse me, it has been crafted in the Cognac region of France since its inception in 1880, and it is still owned and operated by the 6th generation of the founding family.
That's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
The founder being Alexander Marnier Lepastel, and I'm sorry if I butchered that at all.
Cool.
And the drink actually started out being called Curacao Marnier. And that was referring to the Curacao origin, where the bitter oranges come from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
that's cool.
He had a friend. His friend was Caesar Ritz, who told him that he needed a grand name for his grand liqueur. And so it was changed to, obviously, Grand Marnier. And it is reported that for his help in that being renamed, Marnier Lepastel helped his friend to fund the purchase of what is now the famed Hotel Ritz in Paris.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Very cool.
Isn't that neat?
You are a wealth of knowledge here.
Well, and I can't tell you for sure if all of that is true. It was just something that I found.
Did you find it on the internet? It's true.
Yeah,
it's
right,
true.
Exactly. But that was how it was reported to someone who wrote it down, and I recorded it from them. Anyway. Cool. So we were looking through I was looking through the recipes of different Grand Marnier drinks, and I found that a lot of them said you could use Grand Marnier or Cointreau interchangeably. And so I thought, I wonder if they're the same drink, just a different brand name. And so I looked into that a little bit. They are not, as I said. The Grand Marnier is a cognac blended with a bitter orange liqueur. Cointreau is actually made from a sugar beet alcohol, which is then blended with bitter and sweet oranges. And so the Grand Marnier, the style is called the Curacao style, and the Cointreau is actually called what was it? A triple sec style.
Okay. Is that from because of region or what?
I'm not sure the reason of the triple sec, but the region for the Curacao, yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, and I also read that the Cointreau is a bit lighter and has more orange flavor than the Grand Marnier. I don't know if this is true, so I think that eventually one of these days we're going to have a show showcasing the differences between the two.
Taste test.
Yay! Anyway, I did also read that somebody said that old.
It's moving out of the way because it's looking like it's up your nose. Sorry.
I need to be taller. That's all
no. I like just the way you are. You're great.
Somewhere they said that you will find actually that in some of the old bartending books that the recipes are more likely to contain Cointreau than Grand Marnier. I'm not sure the reason for that, but that leads me into my find of the week. Ta-da! So I was out garage sailing last weekend and I found this awesome book that is the old Mr. Boston Deluxe Official Bartender's Guide. And Old Mr. Boston is actually a brand of liquor.
Oh, is it?
A whole line, I guess.
That's cool.
Because they've got a picture in here. It was like the very first picture right after like the acknowledgement of Old Mr. Boston Rocking Chair Kentucky Whiskey.
Very cool. How old is that book? In the 50s?
Okay, so this book is a silver edition, this particular one right here, of, where'd it go? An original copyright of 1935.
Oh, wow.
This is the 16th printing, and it was revised 3 times. So yeah, I'm really excited to see
that's
some of the different, and that's what we're going to get the recipe for next week's drink from. Bonus too, in this book, I found a clipping from an old magazine. What did we say? It was House and Garden from 1950 something, I believe. February 1956, talking about vodka, I believe.
Awesome.
So maybe vodka next week.
Sounds good.
I think we've already done a drink.
Vodka anytime. Vodka anytime, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get down to our SangriaLisa.
Mixing it up.
So, and I'm going to set this aside.
Sure. Everybody, we're looking at the comments. Thank you, Krista, for sharing. Jennifer, the baby, is very entertained. Awesome. Good. You guys will have to make the trip up soon. I want to thanks for everybody for stopping in too, by the way. But
yes.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
I've got Grand Marnier here, so you guys can see the bottle.
What's the retail on something like that?
Ooh, so this is probably the most expensive bottle of alcohol that we purchased for the show. This bottle is $40.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that.
But it is very well packaged. I love the wax mark in the middle there and how it's got the pretty ribbon and everything. And this bottle, actually, a lot of them, have the like twist tops and stuff. This one is actually a cork.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
Well, I mean, it's cognac. That's the proper way to.
Is it?
You don't want to have
See, I'm not versed in the proper ways of
Are you kidding me?
I'm educating myself.
Heck yeah.
Right.
You're educating all of us, man.
So anyway, the recipe calls for 1 orange, 1 green apple, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. And after you've cut up your fruit and you've mixed the sugar with it, you let that set for about 20 minutes, they said at least.
Okay. That's good.
And so that that's all nice and muddled up.
Right.
You know, that'll give you some juice on the bottom
Yeah,
there.
fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit.
Paramount.
And then to that, you add 1 bottle of dry red wine. Now,
we stepped that up.
The recipe gave a few examples of dry red wines, and one of them was a Malbec, and I don't remember the other couple, but then the last one was a Pinot Noir.
Cool.
Well, I really like Pinot Noir actually because it's really not dry, not as dry as like a Malbec anyway,
Right.
or some of those others.
Right.
I find it to be kind of more middle of the line, and I actually really like that. And, you know, I kind of measured out before the fruit was in there. But we still have to have some Grand Marnier and brandy in there.
That's okay.
So hopefully we've got enough room. Okay. So then there's also 1/4 cup of brandy and 1/4 cup of Grand Marnier. And we'll add the brandy first.
Right. One of the things that I like just a sifter of brandy every once in a while, even with a cigar. I really enjoy that taste. You don't want to drink too much of it, but it's just nice to have in the evening, especially when it's cold out. And this is just a standard Christian's Brothers. Nothing too expensive. $12 or something.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah, right. The bottle's really cool though. You know how Chris is with the bottles. So
1/4 cup isn't very much.
Right. It smells so good. That's an aromatic, man, really good.
And actually, the recipe, the person who posted this recipe or whatever, was saying that this is actually the Spanish way to make a sangria.
Spanish way.
Yes, they said that the American way we ruin it. Too much sugar. They said something about ginger ale. I don't know. I've never seen ginger ale mixed in with wine for sangria.
I think we might have to do that. A little bit of Verner's, that'd be great.
Listen to that American.
That's right. Michigan wines, Michigan
Verner's.
I think that'd be great. We'll do a Michigan.
So I'm going to stir this up because there's some sugar in the bottom there. But you've got your fruit nice and muddled. Now at this point, they actually suggested putting it in the fridge for an hour to 4 hours. They said no more than 4 hours because then your fruit will start to degrade. However, for the sake of the show here, obviously we're not going to be able to put it in the refrigerator and talk to you guys for an hour while it's waiting. So we're just going to go ahead with it like this. There's also, it said sparkling water is optional, and you can just pour that into each individual glass once you've got the base of the sangria mixed up.
Right.
So,
pour that up a little bit.
Would you like some sparkling water in yours?
No.
Okay. No. We're just thinking
I'm hurting right now. I'm going to enjoy this. I don't care about sparkling anything. This is good.
Sparkling anything.
Yeah, right now.
Okay. And
Carl, yeah, that's there is a little bit of sugar. You can watch the replay, but of course, you get a hold of us. Chris will give you the recipe.
Absolutely. I can repeat it again here in just a minute.
Yep.
If you'd like. And they suggested putting some of your fruit on a skewer.
Yeah.
For your actual drinks, and we've already got our ice in there.
Right.
And then that way, not only does the fruit flavor the drink, but also it will it's edible, and you can So you can eat it off of the skewer here.
And this goes pretty fast. I mean, we would probably drink this in an evening with friends and everything.
I'm sure.
So I mean, this isn't something. It's not like party punch. It's more of a cultured drink. You know what I mean? You're not going to be.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll start something new here. I don't know. Drinking with the Davies.
Yeah. So my fancy toast tonight is really simple. This is to Lisa and to being discreet.
It's good. And you know who you are. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's like a badass Kool-Aid. That's yummy. That's really good. That's really good.
So again, the recipe,
Mm.
which we were talking about putting a banner or something up on there, but we haven't done that yet. And I don't know if it's possible to link to someone else's
YouTube or what?
Not YouTube, but website, wherever I got the
Sure, we can put the description. Put it in the description. Not a problem. We're international. Willow's here. Hey, Willow. How you
Hi,
doing?
Willow. But anyway, the recipe again was 1 orange and 1 green apple cut up and mixed with 3 tablespoons of sugar and set for about 20 minutes before you add a bottle of red wine. They said dry. Malbec was suggested. We used a Pinot Noir. And then to that, you add a 1/4 cup of brandy and a 1/4 cup of Grand Marnier.
So brandy's pretty inexpensive, about $12 for the bottle. This is about $40. Again, thank you, Lisa, for that suggestion.
But actually, we did pop that bottle open after we bought it. Of course we did. And we tried a little bit. We got to make sure it tastes right. Yeah, I mean,
for the public, right? It's a public service.
Well, this is an educational show, right? We're educating on different things, and you got to know what you're dealing with when you're So not only what it is, like where it comes from, and how it's made, sort of somewhat, but also how it tastes by itself, and then mixed in with other things. I did actually talk with Lisa. Or we were messaging last night, and she said that she was mixing her Grand Marnier with some cranberry juice.
Yes, and that sounded really good.
She said that was really smooth. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with it, and I'm sure that we will be finding some more beautiful recipes for not only Grand Marnier, but other things
in that book. Yeah,
beautiful new bartending book from 1961.
Yeah, should be great. Should be good.
Yeah, hopefully. I was really excited. I was at this garage sale and I'm looking through these books because Ted really likes books. All of a sudden I saw it and I'm like, oh, my mom's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a drink recipe book. And she's like, oh my gosh.
It's mine. So. Thanks again for stopping in, guys. We're going to probably close it out. Anything else you want to go over?
I don't think so.
Do we know what we're doing next week, or is it mystery?
I don't know yet.
Mystery drink? We're not.
Yeah.
Any suggestions, let us know. Let's write down the comments and we'll work.
Mr. Boston's.
Yep. So, but if you have any comments or anything like that, by all means, let us know. We want to thank everybody again for the running into the last week of my Kickstarter, Grim 101. And so we're running, that'll be running till a week from Sunday. So we're going to leave you with the video for that. We'll be right back. And 1 second. I should have this queued up, guys. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second.
I was invisible until she saw me. No, really. I've been floating around this cemetery for years. I guess my origins, or my beginnings, as it were, should be my start to this tale. Unfortunately, I recall only this place, and from where I come from, well, that's anyone's guess. This relic of a book is a cruel guide, Grim 101. What a terrible title for such a dreadful manual of despair. I cannot believe that I would have taken such a supernatural vocation. But a duty is a mistress in this solitude of eternal watching. I have been a mere observer, at best, for more than 150 years.
So thanks again, guys, for everybody that's invested in it and shared it and liked it and everything else. It really means a lot to both of us, and we appreciate it. Anything else that you can think of right now?
Thanks for coming and visiting us tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're starting your weekend out right.
Right. We're getting our shot. Trying to get through the weekend. So we're hurting right now, but we're here. So
more so just a little loopy.
Yeah, right. And you guys not from the alcohol either, but make sure you guys are being safe and just, do the best you can for everybody else. Do something great for some people. Okay. And thank you guys for stopping in. Have a great week and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Bye.